Hi everyone, this is Anton and I thought today I'll be doing an album review of Stooshe's debut album London with the Lights On, which was released last week and it's reached a peak position of number 8 on the album charts. And I'm finally glad this album has been released because it has been delayed a few times and it's really been a long wait. Because they released their debut single Love Me March of last year, and that reached number 5, and that was a good warm-up single. It was very all over the place, all sorts of different sounds and verses and their Cockney accents all over the song. I think it was more of a Marmite track, you either love it or hate it. But it reached number 5, which was great because considering a lot of girl bands don't do very well, I don't think, on the charts. And then in June of last year they released their second single Black Heart, which slowly became a big hit in the UK. It reached number 3 and it's their signature song. It's just all motown. The chorus is really beautiful. It's an amazing song and it really does show off their vocals. It's got a really catchy hook. Some of the lyrics are a bit, you know, not the most serious, whereas, you know, some of the lyrics are quite, you know, unusual, but it's very quirky for a girl band like this because they have such a great colourful image, very old school as well. I can see a bit of 90s mixed with a bit of like 60s motown, of course. And yeah, Black Heart was a really big hit, and then I think everyone was sort of waiting for the album, which actually wasn't going to be released till November last year. And then they done a cover of TLC's hit Waterfalls. And when I first heard it, I thought it was okay. I thought I'd rather them do their original music because it's a lot better. And it's a song that doesn't need to be remade. You know, TLC's hit Waterfalls is just amazing as it is. But you know, I'm glad that, you know, Stooshe had a go, and it was good to listen to. But then it reached number 21, and then they sort of delayed the album again till the end of May. And I think I sort of really got really annoyed, to be honest, with the record label with them, and you know, just why delay it? You know, I thought it would make things even worse, to be honest with you. And then when the new year come, the hype started coming back up again with the new single Slip, the third single, 4th overall. And Slip's a very good, you know, again motown upbeat song, amazing chorus, and it has this really great unusual video in the bowling alley, and it's just, you can just recognise it's Stooshe straight away. I don't think it's generic at all. It reached number 12, which isn't bad. Shame it missed the top 10, but I think there's a bit more competition these days, and compared to Waterfalls, Slip does a lot better, I think. I think it's still on the charts at the moment, actually. And yeah, the album's finally been released, and I picked it up last week while I was on holiday, and I really love it. It's a very upbeat album. You know, not many ballads on here, but I'm quite glad of that, to be honest. So I'd rather them show their fun side on this, even though there is a couple of down-tempo songs. And of course you've got the 3 big hits, Slip, Love Me and Black Heart. And there's also a song, the next single, My Man Music, which is very reggae, really to show off their Cockney voices on it as well. And the catchy hook chorus is really good, so hopefully it will be top 10 if the public get really interested. So it's not too late for them to get another top 10 in my opinion. I'm actually glad they haven't ended the album campaign as soon as it come out. I'm glad they're going to continue on and release more singles. And some really unusual songs on here, like Kiss Chase and Put the Kettle On, which is just very out of this world. And there's also another song called Your Own Kind of Beautiful, which is an amazing ballad. I like to call it Black Heart Part 2 because it's just got that same similar vibe, but in a different, you know, this different story and lyrics. And there's also another song called See Me Like This, which has its own music video. It wasn't a single, I think it was just a bit more promo for the album when it was going to be released back in November. And again, a very old school motown with the violins. It's just really nice. So yeah, there's a good mixture of different songs on here. There's a few really fun, catchy songs that would sound really good today, like with all the other music being released, and there's a lot of other old school ones, of course. I like how they blended the two genres together. And of course the three members, Caris, Alexandra and Courtney, really great girls, really got good sense of style, voices, yeah, just amazing. I'm really glad that this album reached the top 10 in the end. I'm glad I bought it. So I'm going to give this album a 9 out of 10, which I think is really high. I think the one point missing off is I haven't got the deluxe edition yet, which I'll probably pick up on Saturday. And I'll show this and the deluxe in my next update, I think. And yeah, fantastic album. I haven't really listened to it a lot lately because I want it to grow me even more, but if it continues to grow even more and more, this is definitely going to be in the top 5 albums of this year, along with Gabrielle Aplin and Tegan and Sarah, of course. And I really do recommend, if you haven't heard of these, check them out on YouTube. You might not regret it, you might love them, you never know. So Stooshe's debut album, London with the Lights On, really fantastic album, and thank you all for watching.